Alright, so like the video said, we're talking about Pemdas today. It is also known as the order of operations, and yes, I do want you to copy this, or PEMDAS, PEMDAS, okay? And we're going to talk about what PEMDAS means, because really when you break it down, it's how to solve a complicated problem that looks like this, in an easy and organized way, because this already looks like a small hot mess to me. Okay, so with PEMDAS, you need to remember that it's parentheses first, then exponents second, multiplication third, division fourth, addition, and then subtraction last. Okay. So if I go in order of PEMDAS to solve this problem, I'm going to go with what's in the parentheses first. So 31 minus 11 is 20. Okay. Now I have some division. So 20 divided by 5 is 4. Then the only thing left is addition, and it equals 6. So from that hot mess, the answer is 6. If I wrote out another hot mess, this time including exponents, which are these little itty bitty numbers up here, and you'll talk more about this, and you're like, Miss Wisnett, why are we talking about these? Because you'll need PEMDAS for your math next year. I am helping you get ready for next year. But we do have an art thing attached to this, I promise. So pretty much, if you break down what is 2 with an exponent of 3, it's literally 2 times 2 times 2. So 3 2's all multiplied by each other. That's 4 times 2, so it's 8. Plus, there's only 2, so it's 3 times 3, 9. Going to do what's in parentheses, 17. See, so now 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, because it's 2 to the 5th exponent, or the 5th power is what we say. So it's 8, 16, 32. Goodness. All right. Yep. Okay, it looks like we're going to have a negative number in here, and you'll talk more about that next year. All right. Oh, but I have division in here. So it's really 17 minus 8, because 32 divided by 4 is 8. So 17 minus 8 equals 9. 9 is my answer out of that hot mess up there. So that's how it works. But we're not going to just do math problems this whole time. Instead, we are going to be looking at how to excuse my dear Aunt Sally, because there's a mnemonic that goes with PEMDAS. So turn to the next page, and we are going to actually draw out Aunt Sally. On the left side of your paper, I want you to draw down P, E, M, D, A, S, PEMDAS. Only we're going to turn this into an acrostic. Okay, if you don't know what an acrostic is, it's a poem where the beginning of each word starts with this letter. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Yes, I do want you to write that down. So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. She may be very scary by the time you're done with her. She may be very adorable by the time you're done with her. We're going to see, because we are going to be using our mathematical symbols to draw her. So let's start near the top of the paper with 2 parentheses. Hanging off those parentheses is going to be the exponent, that's the E, parentheses and exponents. An exponent 2 is going to be hanging off of that. We're going to come down some and we're going to have division, which is the fourth one. Might get a little ahead of myself, but you're going to see why in just a second. Now we're not going to use an X for multiplication because I found it was just too hard. So instead we're going to have an M down here. Out to the side though, and I promise this is going to make sense, we're going to have a little plus. Underneath our M, we're going to put our subtraction sign, because that's what the S stands for, addition, subtraction, right underneath the M. And you're like, Miss Wisneth, this doesn't look like anything. That's because we need to add the rest of it to our thing. So we're actually going to close out the parentheses and add another oval underneath it. Add an ear. You can make her hair kind of, yeah. To hide the fact that there's 2 there. And she just woke up. So she's not in the best moods. She's going to calm down. Have a shoulder and an arm. And sometimes she has a long shoulder, that's fine, a long arm. She's going to have a little hand there. We're going to have a less than sign right here. Yeah. It's going to have another arm coming out this way. Because she's holding on to her coffee cup here. Or turvis, or whatever you want to have it. I drew it as a mug in my other one. And she needs that hot cup of joe to get her day started. She's coming down, and the thing about her is she's in her robe still. Need some buttons coming down. She's in her nightie underneath. Two legs coming down, and of course, I don't know about you, but I really need my slippers in the morning. She's got her fuzzy slippers on. Make them bunny slippers. So please, excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So, now that we've drawn Aunt Sally, I want you to make her even kookier than she is right now. I want you to add little details. Maybe she has a moo-moo on. How many cats does she own? And then I want you to color her. Is she out in the lawn watching her dog go pee? Is she in her kitchen and just gotten ready? Who knows? So maybe I'll draw her in the kitchen still, kitchen sink. She got some cabinets. This is just an example. She got that coffee Keurig in the back. Man, I'm going off of memory with that one. Whew. All right, she got her coffee Keurig. She just made her cup of coffee. So think about what other details you can add to your Aunt Sally. And of course, color it. At the end of the lesson, maybe she has a cat curling around her legs. Cat's hungry. Cat's telling her so. Wow. Alright, or maybe she has 13 cats. I don't know. I want you to decorate her how you feel, but please make her so unexcusable that you have to say, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Get to it. I can't wait to see what y'all do. Alright, bye-bye.